Hi friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would like to share that with you. I'm catching up on music because I fell behind, and I'm hoping to consume more of the greats and catch anything that I've missed along the way, because whilst I've consumed a lot of music, there is still a lot left over. So I decided to create this channel and hold myself accountable and hopefully spend more time listening and analysing and finding the greats. And I hope that I can share those with you and you can also share yours with me too. Now then, we had Eric on Kofi request Tool's Pushit. Eric said, when the album Anima was released, it was the only CD that the CD player in my car saw for at least a full year. Played that album every day while driving. There are perhaps 15 songs that to me are the greatest songs ever. To get on that list, a song has to be one that I can listen to every day and never get bored of hearing it. A song that I want to hear every day. A song that while driving I can just hit repeat and listen to it over and over. Those 15 songs have one thing in common. They're all long, like 7 to 13 minutes long. First song is going to be Push It. Makes you want to close your eyes and enjoy the ride. Nice. So this holds a special place in Eric's heart. Tool's Push It is 9 minutes 57, and I did do my research on how to pronounce Anima.
It's Anima.
It's Anima, is it?
There you go. Adam has said that on a radio station somewhere before, in Australia, in 1996 apparently. So Anima. I have the lyrics, and let's have a little look. Where are we? Okay, right here. Let's get this up. And we haven't got video, we've just got the audio, so I will be focusing a lot on the lyrics and the sounds, not the visuals. Is that violin? We're not even in the finish the first minute, but that was a slow build. Whatever that was at the beginning, some sort of string instrument. It felt like a violin. They made it sound like an insect, a wasp or something, a bee buzzing, and then the build coming in. Very cool. Bloody hell. That also builds. He's got that thing where he kind of, you can barely make out what he's saying at first, almost like mumbling, but it's purposely done, clearly. But it's like you're like, what is he saying? What is he saying? Well, thankfully, I have the lyrics in front of me anyway. But very interesting how he does build it up, and he's now saying you're pushing and shoving me, and it's almost like that feeling of like, you know, you get someone there's that niggling person that's kind of pushing your buttons a little bit and slightly winding you up, and you can put up with it, you can be patient, and you can whatever, brush it off. But then they keep doing it, and it builds up, and that feeling builds up, and you're like, oh, please stop. And before you know it, there's the loudness shouting. It's like, stop that. This is winding me up now. I've had enough. That's what that feels like. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go back a little bit more. So we've had loads to work with so far. I really like the drums. It's grown on me. So I think the first time I listened to Tool, I was like, God, these weird timings and the weird drums, and kept forgetting what it was called. Time signatures. The time signatures they have, whilst I'm not very good at pointing out what they are, noticing that they have that style, I'm enjoying it. At first I wasn't disliking it. I felt uneasy at the fact that I couldn't work out what was going on. Whereas now I still can't work out what I couldn't name the time signatures, for example, but I don't need to. Something I would like to learn. I am keen to learn stuff, but just enjoying that is what they do. They're taking their time with it, right? They're not rushing the song. It's 9 minutes 57, for God's sake. So they're just going through a few chapters, I guess. I don't know. They're going through verse by verse or chorus, and it's just not rushed. It feels like they've taken their time, is what I'm trying to say, which I've just explained the same thing twice. I do want to go through the lyrics so far. The intro, where it was quiet, said, "I saw the gap again today while you were begging me to stay. Take care not to make me enter. If I do, we both may disappear." I'm sure he said... So in the second verse, after the chorus, he said, rest your trigger on my middle finger, bang my head upon the fault line. You better take care not to make me enter, 'cause if I do, we both may disappear. So he said that we may disappear twice. And then, sorry, I just clicked the wrong thing. Interesting. We'll have to go through a proper breakdown after. Know that I will choke until I swallow. Choke this infant here before me. What is this but my reflection? Who am I to judge or strike you down? But you're pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me. Repeat, repeat, repeat. You still love me, but you didn't need to push it on me. Is that your love? We'll go through it properly later, but just interesting. Trying to make sense of it, but at the moment we're just kind of processing everything. And the time signatures, just trying to make sense of them, enjoying them for what they are. Enjoying the drums. I really like the drums here. I like this. You know that bit at the start where it felt like the buzzing? This feels like that, but really intense. Where are we? 418. So back here. That. And then... feels like we're being swarmed now. There was one lonely buzzy bee and now there's loads of them. I might be completely wrong, but that's what it feels like. Like that as well. I like how it's calmed. Drums are cool here too. Ooh. Really like this sounds. Taking their time. Almost sounds like water. Can't explain that. Like the whoop whoop whoop. I don't know. Okay. Okay. It almost calmed down a bit and then built up again. It's so wild that because you go on a journey with their stuff, that kind of flew by because it doesn't sound the same the whole time, right? It goes on, it sounds so different. You listen to the start of that, it's like this. Like that. You skip forward a bit, it's like that. What a bit more. Then a bit more. Like, if you just heard those, you'd be like, that's not the same song. Clearly. But clearly, it actually is. And a bit more. I mean, it does sound similar. It flows, it fits. And then just incredible. Very good. Yeah. I want to look at these lyrics because I get the pushing. It's called Push It. I forgot about that. It's fitting. Pushing what though? Pushing something on me? Is it pushing your love? You still love me, but you didn't need to push it on me. That bit's stuck in my head more than anything else. But let's see what else we got. I saw the gap again today while you were begging me to stay. Take care not to make me enter. If I do, we both may disappear. The gap, is it so... Are they falling out of love? Is this gap the way out? Is this way out a conventional way out? Or is it a more sinister way out? Is the gap an opening for doing something? Take care not to make me enter. Is when you say make me enter, is it you're pushing so hard that you're going to push me over the edge and I'm going to do something real bad to us both? That makes sense, actually. I hope I'm right. I've been quite wrong before. That's fine. Quite wrong? Yeah. I've been quite far off the mark, but that's fine. Know that I will choke until I swallow. Choke this infant here before me. Is he saying he's... Because he says, what is this but my reflection? Is he saying he's immature? Like an infant? Who am I the judge? Who am I to judge or strike you down? So maybe he's saying I'm immature too. Who am I to say that you're immature when I'm doing this? I'm also doing this or also causing this maybe. But you're pushing and shoving me, 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 pushing and shoving me. You still love me, but you didn't need to push it on me. I don't know what they're pushing on them, but it doesn't sound great. And like I said before, it felt like it was building and building and building until he's had enough. That is it. This is it. I am done now. Or you're going to push me over the edge. I feel like that really fits. Rest your trigger on my finger. Rest your trigger on my finger. As in like a gun. Bang my head upon the fault line. You better take care not to make me enter. Because if I do, we may both disappear. Enter the extreme rage. The gap that he was talking about. You're pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me. You still love me, you still love me. You didn't need to push it on me. Pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me. So the first one had a lot more pushing and shoving. This one only had 4 pushing and shoving, but the first one had 8. Gosh, it's a lot of pushing and shoving. Maybe it's just exhausted from it. Then I'm slipping back into the gap again, slipping back into the darkness, into the pit of despair, depression. I'm alive when you're touching me. Oh, I come alive. Maybe this rage actually ignites a fire. Otherwise, we're just boring. Maybe, I don't know. Alive when you're shoving me down. Yeah. The yeah is part of the lyrics. But I'd trade it all for just a little peace of mind. Push it on me, push it on me, push it on me, push it on me. You're pushing and shoving and scrambling. That's different. To keep my feet flat on the ground. You were pushing and shoving, scrambling to keep my feet flat on the ground. maybe stop me from doing something bad. I'm somewhere I don't want to be, in a dark place, in a bad place. Push me somewhere I don't want to be. Yes, it's encouraging him to do that. You put me somewhere I don't want to be. So he's saying do it, and then saying this is what you do. Seeing some place I don't want to see, bad stuff. Never want to see that place again, bad stuff, dark place. Saw that gap again today. I feel like that is so fitting. It's got to be, right? Saw that gap again today while you were begging me to stay. Managed to push myself away. And you as well, my dear. Saved us both. I fought back. I didn't want to go there. If when I say I might fade like a sigh, if I stay. If when I say I might fade... Hang on, the cogs are going. If when I say I might fade like a sigh if I stay... As in the sound of a sigh. Fades. I'm stumped there, guys. Pretty stumped. You minimize my movement anyway. Oh, so like I can't go because you're controlling that too. I might persuade you another way. Dark stuff again, maybe. Then there's the outro. Pushing and shoving, pushing and shoving, pushing me. There's no love in fear. Yeah, I'm staring down the hole again. It was a gap before, now it's a hole. It's a big pit of destruction, despair, and bad stuff. It's bad news bears. Hands around my back again. Survival is my only friend. Survival is my only friend. But does he want to survive? Terrified of what may come, yeah. Remember I'll always love you. As I claw your fucking throat away. It will end no other way. Jeez. Has he murdered her? I'm saying her. I don't know if it's a he or... Yeah, I don't know who it is. I don't want to assume. It's not always about he or she. He and she. Anyone can love anyone. It will end no other way. It will end no other way. That's really sinister. And then it just ends. Alright, if that's not about... I've just highlighted everything. Okay. If that's not about absolute, total destructive thoughts or think about what someone might do to end all this pain and suffering, with probably more pain and suffering, maybe, I don't know, then I'll be interested to see what it actually is about. Okay, at the bottom of Genius Lyrics, I hope this... Alright, Pushit is the 11th track on Tool's 1996 sophomore effort, Anima. And its title is a combination of the words push and shit. Push it. Push. Shit. Okay. One of their more lengthy and heavy tracks. It has been played mostly in Tool's live shows pre-Lateralis, often interchanged with the version found on Survival. Both this song and Schism seem to tackle the subject of a difficult relationship quite clearly. In this instance, only one part seems to find the relationship difficult. Yeah, the person's perspective that they're singing from feels like they're not really in love with the person anymore. The other person is clinging on to them for dear life, almost to the point of annoyance. Only one part seems to find the relationship difficult, and they are self-diagnosing the problem while lacking the courage to tell the partner. Right. The self-diagnosis happens mostly during the first half of the song, as the song progresses, it seems like the person is becoming more and more numb, with less of the pushing and shoving comments. That would make sense. On the final part of the song, they have entirely given up, and survival seems to be the only reason they have to go on. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Not exactly what I was saying, but at the same time, yeah. There are some annotations on the actual lyrics. Let's see. I saw the gap again today while you were begging me to stay. What's been written here? This gap may refer to a figurative gap, I thought as much, in the viewpoint's character relationship. He seems to realise this gap is forming when his lover was begging for him to stay, though the again shows that this isn't the first time this has happened. Yeah? But the gap, is that an opening to get out? Is that a dark place? Take care not to make me enter. If I do, we both may disappear. The gap, later referred to as the hole. Yep. Where the survival is his only friend. Probably he's saying, don't make me into prison. Because if I do, that it might imply the death of both of us. It's an interpretation, I guess. For me, it was, don't make me go into this dark place. Maybe not necessarily prison, but they've also said, I also think the gap may be simultaneously read as the abusive relationship. Could be. Could be. Anyway, I think I like what I have made of this. That sounds a bit big-headed. It's not. But I think what I've come up with, I would like to know what your thoughts are and what you have had interpreted of that over the years, because that's been around for a long time, a very long time. That's quite mad. 29 years, almost 30 years. Slowly catching up. Let me know what you thought of it, and I hope you enjoyed my thoughts there. I will see you for another one very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.